Hello, my name is Rodrigo Scherrer and I'm responsible with Ricardo Camargo for the study about sexuality after 60. It aims to reflect about lifestyles among people over 60 years old. Here we will present the first phase about sexuality among elderly. Our conception of lifestyle comes from Bourdieu and Giddens. In a simplified form, we could say that Bourdieu draws attention to the limits and determinations imposed by social and symbolic structures. Giddens, in his turn, believes in a more active role of individuals in the construction of identities and lifestyles. We will use these two ways of thinking for the interpretation of our preliminary findings. An important assumption of the study is that old age is not a subculture with its own lifestyle, but a moment in the course of life. Talking about the methodology, a movie exhibition about old age and sexualities that happens in May 2016 seemed to us a great time to start the fieldwork of the study. This exhibition took place in São Paulo city at Cinesesc, a traditional movie theater located at Augusta Street, a place to where converts different urban tribes and which is located in one of the gay circuits of São Paulo. We made brief interviews before and after the movies with people of different ages to know what they think about sexuality and old age and about what they saw in the movies. We recorded and transcribed 99 interviews, analyzing them using discursive textual analysis in dialogue with film analysis. Talking about our early findings, the first one is the idea of transparency. It appears in two assumptions. A negative meaning related with the fact that, in different ways, we usually don't pay attention to old people, a kind of social invisibility. A positive meaning when people say that old people are transparent because they can act more naturally. Among the 12 movies exhibited, we selected two that dialogue directly with the notion of transparency. The first one is the documentary The Invisibles, which presents the lives of 11 gay men and women over the age of 70, people with lifestyles proscribed in the past and that remains anomalous today. The second movie is Irina Palm, a fiction about an elderly woman that works in a sex club to raise money for her grandson's hospital care. She becomes famous by giving hand jobs in an invisible way. The men put their penis through a hole without seeing the woman, but only feeling her soft hands. Early findings points to the transparency of old people and their lifestyles. Lifestyles that involve, for example, homoaffective and intergenerational relationships remain socially invisible and condemned, especially for the elderly. Talking specifically about the old age, we could observe, however, a tension between these proscribed lifestyles and new prescribed ones. The media and gerontology experts disseminate their prescription of an active sexual life as a sign of successful old age, but it's marked by heteronormative standards and by the phenomena of juvenilisation, in which the ideal of being young prevails in all ages. In addition, we observe that, comparing to the young, older people showed positive perceptions about aging. In other words, in a world that has youth as an ideal of life, old age is much more frightening for people who are entering this phase of life than for those already in it. We called this a ghost train syndrome. Taking up the lifestyle conceptions from Bourdieu and Giddens, we could say that Bourdieu's perspective still seems more effective to explain old age lifestyles than the perception of Giddens. The determination of social and symbolic conditions prevails over individuals' intentions. A more complex determination in which a partial and incipient acceptance of lifestyles proscribed in the past coexists with new intense prescriptions with heteronormative and youth lifestyle parameters. Those are a few findings of our study. If you have any doubt, please send us an email in one of those addresses and let us know what you think. Thank you very much.